Hey guys, what's going on? This is B Lucky back again for another video, coming to you live from my roommate's car at the laundromat. So in today's video, we're going to cover web components and how accessibility works with them. So with accessibility, that's basically just websites have to be accessible for anyone that has a disability, whether it's visual, auditory, motor, cognitive senses, or if they're just temporarily disabled, as in maybe they just broke their arm or something. And the reason this is such a big deal today is because there have been a lot of lawsuits stemming from websites not being accessible, which I have an article here for you guys, which you can see down here. Well, it's not perfect, but over 1,500 cases in New York, which is crazy. So that's just an example of why this is such a big deal. And I figured it would be something cool that we could cover. So when making a website accessible for these type of users, some cool key things that we're going to cover in today's video are these three elements. And come on, there it is. We're going to focus on markup semantics, keyboard support, and visual accessibility, which SitePoint right here has a good cover of, which is pretty nice. That I enjoyed reading about this earlier. So with markup semantics, with screen readers, it's a piece of assistive software that helps blind people or anyone that's visually impaired and just can't totally see use applications by reading stuff on the screen for them. And I actually had a teacher in high school who used this for my geometry class, and it was pretty cool actually to see it in the works. So NVDA, JAWS, Chromevox, and VoiceOver are just a couple examples of that. And then another thing is Way Aria, which is, the chorus in the Macarena song where they go, Way Aria. Now, but in all seriousness, it's basically a way to just show what needs to be covered so that something is accessible for these users. Sorry, I can't pass up making a bad joke whenever I get the chance. Keyboard support is another good thing, too. So a lot of interactions with the keyboard, it needs to be user interface friendly, which is what UI stands for. And one cool thing with that is a comb box, which is basically just a way for multiple selection. And we'll open that up, see what else they have around here. So as you can see, they have the Way Aria. It takes you right down to it. And it's a widget that is combined with single line text box, an associated pop-up element, helping users set the value for a text box. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff in here that you guys can go through if you ever get the chance. So that's pretty cool. It's a good thing that they can do this for people and make it easier for them to find this stuff. More with visual accessibility, it's a great thing. These are like some key things you want to make sure about. Are the elements and text big enough for them to see it clearly? Does the component look as expected in a high contrast mode? And is it possible to use this component without colors? Because color contrast is a big thing for people who might be colorblind or have a couple of colors they can't see. And another thing I want to drop in before the end of this video too is W3 Schools, which is great for editing HTML. If you ever feel like it, like here's a quick example I can show for you guys. Which the header, which we covered in the last video, I thought you might have all liked. I figured I'd drop this in too, see if anyone else wanted anything more to play around with. And run. Cool. All right. I thought you guys would like that. Check it out. And obviously, I went with Led Zeppelin because over on this page where I was working on something else, I had Play More Zeppelin for all you That 70s Shows fans out there and Led Zeppelin fans because great band. But anyway, guys, I just want to thank you for watching the video. I hope that it helped you out with a lot of things. And I'll see you next week. Have a good one.